Hello my friends, how's it going? Today I'm making something a little bit different. Some of you may know that I store my vintage treasures in a garden shed and I wanted to reorganize it and clean it and do some tidying for quite a long time, and today is the day, finally. I'm so excited. My plan is to take everything outside, sweep, paint some of the shelves and the ceiling. I will show you how it's like right now, and then organize them back all on the shelves. I'm still not sure how to do that, if I should follow a color scheme or if I should put them by category, like teapots, teacups, plates, things like that. Let me show you how it is now inside. Ta-da! Big chaos, especially on the floor with all the boxes and bags and bags with items. These are the shelves. They are all repurposed pieces of furniture, and my husband improvised these shelves for me. There's a chest of drawers. There are some things at the top. There's a shoe organizer on the door. Let me take everything out. I laid some boxes and a picnic blanket on the ground, some more boxes, so that I don't put them straight on the ground. I don't think that would be very wrong either, but I think it's better this way. And let's get to work.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young.
Here we are, almost 2 hours later. Everything is outside. I can't believe how different it looks. I didn't take these teacups out because I'm running out of space outside, and I don't have much to do to that shelf anyway. I will just move them on that shelf, quickly dust, put them back on the shelf, and then I'll cover them with something because I want to paint the ceiling and I want to protect them from any paint drips. So dirty, I can't believe how much dirt it's here. When it was full of stuff, I didn't see it, but now I can see everything. And I also didn't take out the things from these drawers because I'm overwhelmed. Honestly, and I think they can stay there for a little longer. Okay, now I will sweep and I will dust and then I will paint. I'm done. Can you believe that this is the same shed? Look at these shelves. I organized them by color. Well, not all of them, but on this side here I have green and then blues and reds, browns and whites. I wasn't even sure if I should do a white shelf before I started because I didn't think I had enough, but I'm surprised by how many I actually have. And This one here I left empty. Well, I have that spice rack which won't stay there, but this one I left empty because I'm aware that I will have lots of boxes to put somewhere. So this will be the spot for boxes. And my husband added an extra shelf for me, and I put sugar bowls and milk jugs on it, and 2 small teapots. More jugs on at the top, which I had them before. What else? This shelf is with florals, all kind of random floral pieces, teacups, and more teacups, some plates. This is a shelf with brown pieces, random pieces in brown color. Here are some plates and some bowls, planters, and 2 cake plates there at the back, and a flower frog. These are my Wedgwood Christmas plates at the back, and here are some Port Miriam under this tureen. Some teapots and some glass. At the top I put the tureens. Okay, those are the platters. One more tureen. I try to put them, everything that has a lid, I try to leave some air to circulate. And some more platters. See this one as well, because I feel like they would start smelling. These are the teacups that I showed you at the beginning of the video. All kind of makers and patterns and colors. I must list this one for sale as soon as possible because it's a Royal Albert August teacup and it's almost August. The door organizer stayed pretty much the same. They are tiny bits like napkin rings, brass things, a ladle, all kind of small things. Oh, I must not forget about this when I'm making the Christmas drop. I'll show you what's in the chest of drawers as well. It's a set of teacups. I put them here, I think last year. I bought them from a car boot sale and I didn't wash them. I just put them here and forgot about them. Here's a strawberry teacup. Oh, I must put this on the brown shelf. Some teaspoons. Lots of them. Here is just this shortbread dish, a crochet mushroom, a glass dish, and an oven dish. And this one, come on. In this drawer there are some plates with holes in them, and I want to put them together one day to make cake stands. I think I have enough for 2 or 3 of them. Then there's this lid that I don't have the dish for it. It has a little crack, so it's square. And if you have the dish and you don't have the lid, let me know and I will send it to you. And there's this wall plate with a wall hanging system, and it's wintry and it's very nice. The last drawer is with Christmas things. This is a preserve jar, some mugs, dirty mugs, another mug, a bell with dish, and these were made in Romania and I'm very tempted to keep them for myself. This is a Villeroy-en-Boch wick, like for candles. I have to see if I can find the candles in this size. A little ornament. I don't know if this is vintage or not. It has a vintage vibe, but I don't know if it's actually old. Another mug and another mug with a Christmas tree. This Christmas tree will be in the Christmas drops as well. It's a candle holder. This teacup here I bought from a charity shop. It had a candle in it and I thought, this will be a nice one. But when I took the wax out, it had a crazing which was stained, so I couldn't see that on the outside. Only found out when I took the wax out. And I also lost the saucers. I don't know the saucer. I don't know where that is. So I don't know if I should keep this or not. These little bowls, I don't know if they are vintage. They don't really look vintage, so maybe I should donate these ones as well. This teapot I only bought because it was like 10p but the lid is damaged and the handle has a crack, so I think I will get rid of it. Such a shame because I liked the pattern. This beautiful coffee pot I bought from someone on Facebook Marketplace like 2 years ago, I think, and it had a lid, but after I picked it up, when I was crossing the street to get to my car, I dropped the lid and it broke in the middle of the street. So yeah, I didn't even make it home in one piece. I used it as a vase a few times, but I don't know if I can sell it without the lid. What do you think? Some blue and whites on this shelf here and more blue and whites. Some glass here. This shelf wasn't here either. My husband put this one for me too. Some mugs, some eternal bow, little plates and bowls, some random stuff, and more random stuff. I tried to do like a fruit and veggie theme, but I didn't have enough. Some silver plated trays, and this is the pile of brass and other metal pieces, and these boxes as well. Oh, I realize I have so much brass that I need to list for sale. Here are some silver and brass items. Here's a tray, some candlesticks, some random things. I actually have some space left, and I have this shelf which was also added, so I had 3 more shelves added. And here are some small things because this shelf is, the space here is not that big. Here I have some saucers which don't have cups and side plates which are also mismatched. Some platters and Pyrex and 2 Rayware biscuit jars. And I think this is pretty much it. So happy. I even cleaned the floors. Not everything went inside the shed. There are a few things that are going inside the house. One of them is this picture. It's an original watercolor, but I need to put it in a different frame. There's this print that I bought last year. You know, if you saw that trend on Instagram where everybody in autumn was buying some sort of print from the charity shop, and they were adding ghosts and pumpkins, and they were making it Halloweeny. I wanted to do the same, but I gave up the idea in the end. And then it just stayed in my shed and did nothing. So I will redonate this one. These little balls are going in my kitchen because I'm replacing the ones that I'm currently using, because those are chipped and crazed and not nice anymore. These storage jars, I washed them when I bought them a few months ago, and then I put them in the plastic bag and put them in the shed, and they got moldy. Let me show you. Oh. So I don't know what to do with them now. I don't think they are safe to use anymore. I don't know what to do. If you have any recommendations on how to get rid of that mold, please let me know. Then there's this basket, which I don't need. These scales I originally bought for myself to use, and I don't use it because it's too big for my kitchen. This is a bag with Disney books, which shouldn't have been in the shed from the first place, because the humidity is high in winter and they can get damaged. But they are nice. And then this box with things I'm also taking inside the house. Then some brass birds, because I'm planning to do a bird theme drop soon. Then this embroidered wall decor, which is so pretty. Then this one, I bought it for the frame. I want to take those out and make it like a normal frame. And these are some small frames, another frame. This is a print, some candles, and I think there are 4 books. Yes, and more brass words. These ladies, when I bought them, I think it was 2 years ago, I thought they were nice and I thought they were selling for a lot of money, and I don't think they actually do, but they're not my style anymore, so I need to give them a clean and donate to the charity shop. Some saucers that I had in my shop for more than a year and they didn't sell. I only have them because I had the whole, like a bigger set, and everything, the rest sold, and I'm just left with the extra saucers now. Then some cake plates, which I don't think they're vintage. Most of these things I only have because they were in boxes with other things that I wanted to buy, and maybe those people just were just selling them as a set, so I didn't have a choice but to buy them. These 2 plates, they're not the same size, and they have small chips on the edge. There are more things in this bin. Some mismatched saucers, some plates that I don't like anymore, they're not my style. This IKEA jug that I don't know why I bought it in the first place. This teapot, it has been in my shop for over a year and it didn't sell, so I'm not willing to store it any longer. Maybe someone will appreciate it at the charity shop. And 2 clocks that don't work and are quite rusty, and this lamp, which I don't think it's vintage. I don't even know why I bought it. A little glass fish, which is chipped and I don't think it's worth listing. This thing, it's like a wall decor. This thing, it's a funny story actually. I went to this charity shop and I saw this interesting green glass piece. So, you know, every time I see green glass, I think, this is interesting. And I was wondering, what is that sculpture? Is it like a whistle? What is it? I didn't have service in the shop, so I bought it anyway. And then I did some research, and it's actually a pipe. It's a pipe for smoking like cannabis oil or something like that. So that gets redonated. This is a pot for honey. It's not vintage, and I actually bought it for myself, but I didn't actually use it. I just keep my honey in a normal jar. These teacups don't have saucers, and they're very tiny. I'm not sure, should I take them back in the shed? And now I have second thoughts. And there are some saucers that are actually too large for them. Let me show you. Oops. So the bottom of the cup is way more little than the circle on the saucer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, there are more things. In this box I have a wreath that I used to use it, but I don't anymore. Maybe someone will be happy to buy it for a project. A book, which I don't know why I bought this. It's not something that I would buy now. Maybe just because it's old, but it's not that old, and it's not something that I would read, and the cover is not that nice, or maybe it is a little bit. So I'm taking this back to the charity shop. A basket, which would be nice with plants in it, and all these things that I was given by an Instagram follower, which is local to me, and she messaged me to tell me that she has some vintage things that she doesn't need anymore, and if I wanted to try to sell them. And I had them for a few months now, and I'm never tempted to list them. They are not my style. They are Japanese. This is like so thin. I think this type of porcelain is called eggshell, something like that. I'm surprised they resisted the test of time. This is a dog which has been broken here. And yeah, I'm taking this to the charity shop, and maybe someone will be happy to find them. One day I will try to tackle the outside as well, because it doesn't look nice. A few months ago I painted the door white, but I used masonry paint and it turned yellow in the middle. So I think it's the stains in the wood that come through the paint. So what I will do, I will use a fence and shed, something like that, paint. But I only have a light gray one, and I want the door to be white, so I will use that light gray as a sealant, and then I will apply a white coat of masonry paint or normal white paint on top, and I hope it will work. And then the rest, I'm doing this light green. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that it's not something that I usually post on YouTube, but I thought that maybe some of you will find it interesting. Next week I'll have for you a car boot sale haul with some footage from the car boot. So yeah, that will be a little bit more exciting. Please let me know in the comments if you think I should take a break from thrifting because I have so much stock already, or I should keep going. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!